Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad SULAIMAN bin YUSMAN and I want to welcome you to our video case study presentation. Okay, we straight to the presentation. For the first point is identify the damage and failure at Toyota. Based on the case study that was given to us, we has found two main causes of the damage and failure at Toyota, which are human error and a weak human resource management. These two causes are very related to each other because when employees fail to perform as expected, it is frequently due to human error caused by variables outside the employee's control. Examples of such external variables include senior management actions, a lack of proper job knowledge or training, inaccurate input to processes, and reward that promote activities that are inconsistent with the written aims. We must understand that human error that leads to business disaster is produced not only by employees' mistake and neglect but also by bad and damaged human resource management, particularly in terms of acquiring, developing, motivating, and managing the personnel. Moreover, in some important examples, poor management methods has been identified as the main causes of other failures. Consider what happened to Toyota when the company disproportionately rewarded manager for cost cutting rather than maintaining product quality. It created an incentive for everyone involved to disregard the fact and deny the existence of the problem. Employees who have been well trained and are subject to balanced incentive and performance monitoring system would not have allowed the situation to decline as it has. Okay, that's all for point number 1, and I will pass the next point to the next presenter, ADIBAH. Thank you.
Hello, my name is ADIBAH MARZUKI and I will now explain about the second question, which asks about the Toyota's HR procedure. The first one is reward recognition. Toyota has rewarded employees who extensively cut costs and which leads to errors. Instead of this, they should reward the employees who follow the correct procedure in producing the vehicles and follow the safety measures. The second process is training. Toyota should train the employees to follow the safety measures and managers should train their workers so that they will recognize their errors and fix them. The third process is the hiring process. Toyota should hire new workers who follow the criteria needed to work at the company. Poor hiring process can lead to incompetent new workers. The fourth process is the performance management process. This process should emphasize more on the group type errors. Toyota has put too much trust in their employees, which leads to them not recognizing the error. The fifth process is the culture process. The Toyota's main culture is to produce good product and to respect the people. The HR failure to cooperate this culture has led to the misalignment of cultures. The supervisor should follow Toyota's main values instead of following their own. The sixth process is the leadership training process. This process is outdated as proven by the previous leaders' incompetency. The leadership training should be improved so that to produce leaders who have the skills and the characteristic of the modern automobile industry. The seventh process is retention. As we can prove this, multiple reports of errors have been ignored and the people who care about fixing them have left because they know the reports will be ignored by the higher ups. The eighth And last process is the risk assessment team. HR should most of the total downfall is contributed because they keep ignoring the mistakes and errors. HR department should team up with the risk assessment team so that they can know the cause of the errors and fix them instead of letting them escalate into bigger problems. That's all from me. I will now pass on to the next presenter.
So next is what is the lesson learned from Toyota. So firstly, the lesson learned from Toyota in this situation is that they have a weak human resource management in Toyota, which is having a huge problem. However, Toyota needs to build a strong human resource management by recruiting and train their employees so that they can carry out their tasks properly without avoiding any mistakes that could cause fault for the Toyota company.
On the other hand, a lesson that could be learned from Toyota is the failure of Toyota in making decisions. Toyota management should monitor and must be alert about the serious issues that have faced, which are internal and external of the management. Hence, Toyota should not need to hide some of the problems they face and they need to solve those problems thoroughly. For example, the mechanical failure that has existed in the Toyota caused the failure to have been discovered earlier, but no corrective action was taken by the Toyota company to cause the issue.
In a nutshell, Toyota also learns that they need to pick and also choose the right leadership that is capable of confronting problems and doesn't have the guts to face and make difficult decisions. Where in Toyota previous um, problems, uh, Toyota realized that a good leadership is to plan a process to ensure the right skills and a better decision maker. And based on that, it shows that their previous leadership development failed to create and also promote the right leaders that could do what they expected a leader should do.
Finally, the lesson that can be learned by Toyota is that a failure system and structure could result in downfall in the development of the employee. Therefore, Toyota's human resource should provide rewards to employees who have demonstrated skills well and given good performance. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Sabrina and I'll be answering question number 4. So question number 4, your current position is HR expertise at Proton. What can you suggest to the management to improve the working culture at Proton based on failures at Toyota? So as a HR expert at Proton, Toyota's failure, according to the case study, is actually an example of how mismanagement and manufacturing or any business unit can lead to failures and delayed actions in correcting them. So there are certain improvements that might be made to spare Proton from going through it. So the few measures that can be taken by the management to improve the working culture, the most important ones is to have a proper reward policy. This motivates the employees, suggesting lean cost-cutting measures without compromising the minutest safety concerns. This also encourages the right behaviors and discourage the negative behaviors. And then aside from that, the management could also instill an integrity, values, and customer-centric approach in HR activities, especially for the sales and marketing divisions. Because being customer-centric means looking at the customer's lifetime. looking at the customer's lifetime value and focusing marketing efforts squarely on high-value customer segments to drive profit. Moreover, a good working culture can be improvised by promoting an open culture or practice where mistakes and errors are openly discussed and corrected. This will help employees to realize and accept any mistakes or errors highlighted without being emotionally influenced. And in addition to that, it is also best to conduct effective training, especially the PDCA plan, do, check and act approach. Lastly is to retain employees with enhanced critical thinking skills and ensure their contribution to the knowledge repository of the organization. And ultimately, the key to creating and sustaining a high-performing organization is to establish a healthy work environment. So to avoid the same damages faced by Toyota and to prioritize a long-term success, Proton must show that they care about their employees, which is why they must improvise and follow the suggestions listed above. Thank you.